Okay, so now we're going to look at how we apply a sling. And we often get questions about which kind of sling do I use, if it's a lower arm injury or an upper arm injury or shoulder injury. The first thing to think about here is you are replicating the support and the position that your casualty has come to you in. So if you panic about the names of them, is it a support sling, is it an elevated sling? Don't panic about that. You are replicating how that person has come to you. For clarity, Charlene has come to me here and I would be using a support sling for this type of injury. And we'll show you an elevated sling as well. But I won't need to necessarily know about the name because I'm going to replicate the position that Charlene's into. There are a couple of ways I can do this as well. It will depend on how you feel comfortable applying a sling. I said earlier about the long bit going down the side, this middle of the body, and the arrow going to the site of injury. I can either lay over the top of Charlene here, and I can push the sling up through the elbow, coming up, or I can ask Charlene, again leaning forward slightly, Charlene, to come in underneath first, and we need to think maybe about safeguarding in terms of or dignity about how we push through. We don't want to be sliding across with the front of our hand. I can come through this way and then come up over. Obviously the whole way through I'd be talking to Charlene and making sure that she's supported before I get her to take her hand off in any way. And then as I'm coming up, I'm going to make sure that I'm pulling through nice and slowly. I'm not going to try and pull up and cause pain or move the arm up in any way. I want to make sure that everything is nice and taut. So I'm going to pull through, keep pulling through. I'm going to make sure that this hand is covered because I don't want a sling. I don't want to have the arm falling, the hand falling down before I've taken the sling off, and make sure that the elbow is covered as well. When you're tying off at the back, move the hair out of the way. And you want to make sure that you're not tying off over the spine, as you could create a pressure point there, so to the side. And we're going to come back, make sure we're not tied in. If I'm unhappy with how baggy this bit is, or I'm quite happy with that, but if I was unsure, I could always twist that knot a little bit further in and keep twisting to make sure it's nice and supported. I could get the safety pins out and use those if I wanted, or anything you've got to hand, like some tape if you were out in the wilderness and that's all you had.